So after Kendrick Lamar won the great rap battle of 2024, everyone told me in the music media that things were changing. That Kendrick Lamar was the guy now, and that Drake was left for dead. Well, I'm here to tell you that nothing changed at all. As a matter of fact, we're right back where we started. Drake is number one, Kendrick Lamar not far behind, and J. Cole still raps pretty good. We're going to talk about it all right here today on the Let's Go podcast. Before we get into it, make sure you guys subscribe, like, and, share this video and let your friends know about our podcast, man. We'll do it like, every, at least once a month, and we'll keep picking it up as the summer rolls along. But, definitely like, subscribe, and leave comments, questions. You got questions about music, you got opinions about music or anything we talk about, or you have questions about radio, because we will get into the radio aspect and how it affects the charts and all that stuff like that today. Make sure you do that. Drop the comments. But like I said, it's the Let's Go show. I'm Let's Go. KJ's in the house. What's up, KJ?
What's up?
What's up is, well. Look who has the number one album on the charts. A man who they call the corpse, KJ. A man who got jumped. 20v1.
Oh, yeah.
The Weeknd, Future, Metro Boomin, Rick Ross, A$AP Rocky, the certified boogeyman himself, Kendrick Lamar. Dr. Dre high-fiving at the Grammys when Not Like Us won the Grammys.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre came out at the pop-out to introduce Not Like Us. Jay-Z booked Kendrick Lamar at the Super Bowl. Beyoncé, Taylor Swift dancing at the Grammys. Dancing on Drake's grave. Serena Williams dancing on Drake's grave at the Super Bowl.
Literally.
But Drake, he rose from the ashes like the Phoenix.
Right.
And he got a number one album once again. When that album dropped, even all these people in the media said, oh, it's not enough. It's not enough. Well, it was enough to get a number one album. Again, the 14th number one album of Drake's career. Is that pretty good?
That's really good.
You think that's pretty good?
I think that's real good.
I think that's pretty good. But apparently it's not good enough for some people.
Of course.
Apparently it's not good enough for some people in the music media. They called him a disease, KJ.
Oh, my God.
They called Drake a disease. I mean, people must like diseases. Because that album went number one again. Drake did it, dude. With Party Next Door, their new album, Some Sexy Songs for You. Number one, the latest numbers are 248,000 copies week one. What an accomplishment for Drake. What do you think about that?
Okay,
KJ?
yeah. I was a little nervous for Drake because, like you said, everybody was acting like it was over with for him.
Right.
And then the album drop, I was seeing a lot of mixed reviews. Of course, a lot of people was acting like they hated it so much. So I'm like, ooh, this album might not do good. But apparently a lot of people just capping. They was feeling the album, apparently.
You know what it is? This is what it is, KJ. The reason why Drake goes number one is because he is the people's champ. For 15 years, people have been complaining about Drake's music, his albums, and I'm not talking about fans. I'm talking about people in the music media, okay? Fans are going to be fans. But people in the music media in our business, and then, they get on these shows and these microphones and our podcasts, and they just crap on everything that Drake does for 15 years. And what matters is that their opinion doesn't matter. Because the people and the audience will decide when they're done with Drake. Yeah. And they're not done with him yet. They're not done with him. I mean, he survived the biggest haymaker of them all. Mm-hmm. Not Like Us.
Yeah.
With a little mustard on the beat. He survived. Somehow, some way, he returned to the top of the charts. And I mean, you just got to give him credit. Yeah. That's all. And that's not taking away nothing from Kendrick. Kendrick's awesome. We love Kendrick. I told you, we play all the songs.
Yeah, literally.
I played Not Like Us hundreds of times. Okay? So it's not taking away nothing from Kendrick. It's just, you got to acknowledge that Drake is the people's champ, bro. I mean, he's always been. Regardless of what they say about him, dude. They criticize his albums. They'll criticize everything about him, everything he does, call him corny. Whatever they want to say. And they just keep trying to bury this guy. And it doesn't matter. The people decide, bro. The audience has spoken.
Yeah.
They want to hear Drake. That's it. Bottom line, dude. Bottom line. So, when was the first time you heard Drake? Like, if you think, I want you to think back, like the beginning, the first time you ever heard anything about Drake, or like the first time you recognized Drake, a Drake song, or what do you think?
I really feel like it was the song with Trey Songz, Replacement Girl. I think it was that.
Do you think so? So, right. Since that long ago, KJay.
Yeah, that was a minute ago.
To 2025, this guy's still getting #1 albums.
That is crazy. This is why everybody hated him in the industry. They sick of him.
Right, exactly. I remember the first time I heard about Drake, it was probably like 2009. Some people I knew went to SIU, some event at SIU, and Drake was there performing live. There's actually, if you look it up or Google it, like on Facebook, there's like a SIU kind of Facebook page, and that has the video of him performing, like video of him there. They say it's like his first performance in the U.S. I don't know if that's true, but that video's out there. So people went there, and then they came back. They were like, yo, there's this guy, Drake. And the big deal about him was he sings and raps. That was the big deal about him. So the whole big deal about Drake and the reason why he's been so successful since the beginning is the fact that he could rap and sing. But now people don't want him to sing anymore, KJay. They don't want him to sing.
They don't.
They don't want him to sing anymore. But when that's the whole reason why he's as successful as he's been this whole time. They don't want him to
crazy.
They don't want him to sing since 2009. That was the whole purpose of Drake. It's like, yo, this dude raps and sings. It's crazy. And ever since then, that's when they came back and they told me that. And then our boy DJ Ferris, he started playing all that stuff off of So Far Gone in the mix. We played Successful, Houston, Atlanta, Vegas. What else? Uptown. You know, all those records in the mix. And then I think like the first real radio single was like, well, we played Successful on the radio, but I think was Best I Ever Had. That was like the initial like big radio single.
Okay.
Right. And I would say like in my radio career, like nobody had a more like hyped debut album, like all the pressure and all the hype than Drake did. For sure. Like his debut album, Thank Me Later, was like the most anticipated in my radio career. I just missed 50 Cent's career.
Oh, okay.
About 50 Cent's launch. So I know that was like a crazy like debut album.
Yeah.
I just missed that, but I'm just speaking for my radio career. Drake had the most highly anticipated debut album of all time with Thank Me Later. And guess what? They complained about that too.
Of course.
They complained about the Best I Ever Had video because Kanye directed that video and they didn't like the way what Kanye did because he put like the cheerleaders and all this stuff. Go look it up. You'll find people complaining about it back then.
Wow.
That all happened. So since the beginning of Drake's career, people have complained about him, and all the way till now, they complain about every decision that he makes, and it doesn't matter at all because he still gets the #1 album.
Exactly.
He's one of one, dude. One of one. So, you know, shout out to Drake and congratulations, Party Next Door, for getting his first #1 album, which is amazing, dude. So, what was some of the craziest like critiques that you saw of Drake throughout this whole rap battle with like Kendrick Lamar? You know,
let me see.
I mean, the disease was calling him the disease was all timer. People got like
so
so personal.
Heard that.
People got so personal with him.
No, yeah, you would think like Drake personally hurt these people.
I'm like, man, maybe he was trying to just drop that thing on everyone's woman. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I don't know him personally, so I'm not personally affected by him. He doesn't bother me.
Some people really was taking it to heart, and I was just like, guys, it's not that deep.
Right. It's entertainment, bro. It's entertainment. Some people forgot they have never lived through a rap battle, apparently.
Yeah.
I lived through Biggie and Tupac, okay? I listened to all those records. And Biggie's my favorite artist. I was bumping Hit 'Em Up as a kid, okay? That's how you do it. It was like a showmanship, bro.
Yeah.
It's the battle. Jay-Z and Nas, I lived through that. It was epic, you know? I'm a firm believer that Nas won. People still want to believe Jay-Z won.
Yeah.
You know, people still argue about that, but everyone went back to business for whatever reason. Nobody called Jay-Z a disease.
Yeah, disease is crazy. Like, dang.
Right.
What is Drake doing to these people?
Right. I don't know, dude. Again, like, I don't know. Again, like I said last time, rooting against Drake is just bad for business, bro. Like, he has helped garnered if you're a fan of hip hop, like, you know, hip hop is the biggest genre in music, bro.
Yeah.
For years now. And Drake is a major part of that, if not the biggest part of it, you know?
Yeah.
Considering all the numbers that he does. So I don't know why they just hate Drake, dude.
Poor Drake. I don't understand why they hate him either.
But the people don't. Again, the people don't. Some people do, which is fine. You don't have to like him.
Yeah.
You know, But I'm just mainly talking about, people in our business and music media, which is like, I don't know what they got against this guy, dude.
Man, it's bad.
It's hilarious. And the funny thing about the people that say they don't like this new album, Party Next Door, Some Sexy Songs for You, it's like, it's so predictable who says that they don't like the album.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you don't like the album? Oh, what a surprise.
Right.
What a surprise that you don't like this
I did
album.
see a few people. I'm like, okay, of course you wasn't going to like it.
Right.
I knew you weren't going to like it. Why did you even listen to it? You knew you weren't going to like it before you even listened to it.
Are you just hate listening? I can hate it. If I don't like somebody or something, I'm just not going to listen to it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to force myself to hate listen to
Right.
stuff.
Like, I hate Drake, but I'm going to listen to his album just so I can hate him some more. Like, you just took time and you helped the stream. So.
Oh my God, it's crazy though. But he got a #1 album. There's some crazy reviews of it too. I got to read this one though. This is my funniest review that I seen. First of all, the Hollywood Reporter, bro. This is how big Drake is.
Okay.
I ain't never seen the Hollywood Reporter report on anyone's album dropping. Okay.
Oh my God.
The Hollywood Reporter dropped a review of Drake's album, and they called it "Drake Serves Up Valentine's Day Slop."
Wow.
Right. I ain't seen him talk about nobody else's album, but when Drake drops, they got to write an article about it. Proving again, he's #1, dude. He just is. He just is, bro. Here's another line. They say, this album, Some Sexy Songs for You, has no soul, no swing, no bangers, no vibe. You're going to tell me, give me a hug? Give me a hug?
Good one.
You know what I'm saying? Nokia?
Right.
Somebody loves me? Die Trying? Die Trying ain't got no vibes? Die Trying ain't got no vibes? Give me a hug ain't a banger?
Yeah, they tripping on
Nokia
that.
ain't a banger? Come on. Again, doesn't matter what the Hollywood Reporter says. The People's Champ has won the people over because Nokia going crazy.
Yeah, it is. That and Give Me a Hug. A lot of people talk about Give Me a Hug a lot.
Give me a hug. Going crazy right now. Here's another crazy thing they said in the Hollywood Reporter. They called him basically Trump. Donald Trump, apparently.
Oh.
They said, it's a harsh comparison, but in a way, he's even a bit like Trump. We may not need him, or in many of our cases, want him, but maybe we deserve him. They're gonna compare Drake to Donald Trump now. This is the new talking points for the media that dislike Drake. They're gonna start comparing him to Donald Trump.
That is insane.
That's gonna be their new talking point. They're like, nothing else worked. Let's call him Trump.
Right. That'll make everybody hate him.
Watch. You're going to see videos start popping up all over the place comparing Drake to Donald Trump for some reason. I mean, dude.
Who wrote that?
I don't even care who wrote that. We may not need him, but maybe we deserve him. You know what? We do deserve Nokia, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I do deserve a little. What the function? The function? Baby girl. I think we deserve that.
I do love that part.
Exactly. We deserve it. We do deserve that, KJ. All right, let's talk about this album, though. We gave our initial review about it.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk about some of our favorite songs. Now that you spent some more time with it. And, a lot of people hear it. Like, I know we're just like, just giving Drake his props right now. But, it's not a classic. I wouldn't call it a classic album. Let's everyone just calm down. It's not a classic album.
No, I wouldn't call it a classic.
I wouldn't call it a classic album, though.
No.
But let's go ahead. What are some of your favorite songs on here? What's things that stand out now? Like, what do you love about this album?
I don't think I said Something About You first, but that song grew on me. Small Town Fame grew on me. And Die Trying.
Die Trying.
Yeah.
I love Die Trying. That was like my initial favorite song, which is crazy. Die Trying. All right, so I have a special way I listen to this album.
Of course.
There's a certain way. I don't start the album at the beginning. First of all, when I get in my car during the day, I can't start at the beginning because I'm trying to get going. I got to get charged up. So I start, the way I listen to the album is I start with track 10, Give Me a Hug. Because that'll get me going. If I listen to the other stuff and when the sun's out, I'm just snooze back, go back to bed. It's comfortable. It's comfortable. You know what I mean? So I go from track 10 through 20, and then I come back around to the beginning. But I tell you what, from track 10, Give Me a Hug all the way to When She's Gone, I think or all the way to Greedy, I think that right there is pretty amazing, what he did there. So I love, obviously, Nokia, Die Trying, that was my favorite. Somebody Loves Me. A Honestly, Glorious is all right. Like, I could do without Glorious. You know what I mean? It's not my favorite. I love when he's gone. And then I've been like listening at night though. I would tell you what, at night when the sun goes down, I could definitely vibe with like the first half of the album. It just sounds better. It's just during the day I need a little more juice, which comes in that second half. It's almost like a double album. You know what I mean? Like, and I was listening to like the first 9 songs today, and I was like, oh man, these are pretty good. So like, I think it's still even growing on me. Like that Spider-Man Superman song was pretty cool.
I like that one.
Yeah, I don't know. All this stuff sounds pretty good. And, you know, Drake also said it's like, it's definitely an album for Canada, Toronto. That's why he started with CN Towers. I mean, I think if he would have started the album with Give Me a Hug and like if he flip-flopped the first 10 songs and put the other ones there, I think everyone would have been crazy. You know what I mean? So I would give it around like somewhere in the 7.5 to 8 range with still growing on me. Yeah. What do you think?
I would say, about a 7.5.
Right. See, it's pretty good. It's pretty good considering that everyone told us he was a dead body. He was a carcass. You know what else is funny? Is like people kept telling him, they kept giving him advice. Like, oh, he needs to stop. He needs to change. He needs to sing about different things. He needs to rap about different things. He needs to grow up, be mature, and, you know, he needs to take a vacation. He needs to really rap, you know. He's got to change everything about him. And I'm just glad that he didn't listen to any of those people. Because why would he listen to that?
Exactly.
His fans want to hear what he does, bro. Again, he's famous at the beginning of his career. He's famous because he sings and he raps, bro. That's why he's here. Exactly. That's why he's Drake.
He even knows Spanish.
Dude, I forgot. Meet Your Padre?
Yeah.
I love Meet Your Padre, dude. I love that song. I mean, what did I have to like about that song, dude? I mean, that song just makes me dance a little bit. You know what I mean? It just right there. That's my song.
Yeah, that was one of the songs that like really grabbed my attention when I first listened to it.
You got to vibe it. Side to side, KJ. Give us a little side. See? That's it. We should do the rest of the show like this. Just the whole time.
So recap.
What's your favorite verse on that? The Coca-Cola body. I like the one, let me pay your rent and pay your taxes.
Oh, yeah.
She kissed my cheek, muchas gracias. I mean, it's fun, bro. It's a fun song.
I was happy he did that.
Yeah, it's fun.
I like the poppy Drake.
Yeah, it's fun, man. We're just having fun. Like, people forget, like, everybody used to put like crazy, just like random crazy songs. Yeah. Like, Biggie had like random crazy songs on his classic albums, you know, just fun. It's entertainment, bro. You gotta have fun, people. Don't be the no fun police like some of these people out here. Just have a good time.
Just miserable.
Just miserable, dude. Just miserable. But yeah, Drake's number one. And now I know a lot of people were talking about you know, a lot of fans and stuff were talking about you know, oh, they're suppressing his album. I don't think they're suppressing his album on streams or nothing. Right now, he still has the number one album on Apple Music. I only have Apple Music. I don't have Spotify. So
yeah, I only have Apple Music.
I could look up like the Apple charts real quick. Let's see here. Let's go to charts. Right now, he still has the number one album over Tate McRae, who dropped her album this week. Still has the number one album. So, but they were talking about like the songs, you know. I think they say Give Me a Hug's going to debut probably at 7 on Billboard Hot 100. And then Nokia is probably going to debut at 10 on the Billboard Hot 100. We'll find out like tomorrow or Tuesday. But that's all without any radio spins. Yeah. So here's the plan for radio spins. All you Drake fans out there, you're like, oh, they're not even spinning stuff on the radio. It's coming. Part of the issue was, you know, it's this album came out. It's kind of like a split album. It's you know, if you look at it, it's OVO, Santa Ana, Republic, all under Universal Music Group and all that stuff. So, you know, usually when stuff like that, collab albums happen like that, they have to basically work out an agreement about who gets to promote which songs to radio. So once they figure that out, which they have now, that's what took so long for them to pick a song. It's only been 1 week, which is they were just letting the album cook. So Give Me a Hug will be the first official radio single that is being promoted by Republic, which is under UMG, who he's suing.
Right.
So, and that is a Drake solo song. So Give Me a Hug. It's coming to Urban Radio and then Rhythmic Radio, which is the station we work for. Two different formats. Urban Radio, traditional hip hop, R&B. Rhythmic Radio, We play hip hop and, you know, some pop stuff, a little bit of mixture of everything. All the hits. We play all the hits. So that's going to be the first single. Then in a couple of weeks, it'll be Somebody Loves Me, which is going to be promoted to radio by Santa Ana. And that's the song with Party Next Door.
Yeah.
So Republic's handling Give Me a Hug. Santa Ana is going to be, or Alamo, I should say, is going to be handling Somebody Loves Me. And that makes me believe that going forward, the deal that they probably worked out between the labels is that the Drake solo records will be promoted by Nokia, and then any song with Party Next Door will be promoted by Alamo. So to radio specifically.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So there it is. That's how it all worked out. So hang in there, people. Hang in there. Drake's songs are coming to the radio. I mean, we've been playing it.
Yeah.
When the album dropped, I had to play the songs. I don't wait. Like, I'm like, dude, I was like, y'all figure that out. I'm going to play these records.
Right.
Everybody talk about Give Me a Hug. I got to play for the people. Again, it's all about the audience, dude. I got to give the audience what they want. They want Drake. I give them Drake. So, you know, that's the plan for now. But you will look out for Nokia, dude. Nokia's going crazy. So I wonder how long they'll wait before they want to go with radio spins. Maybe just another week. But Give Me a Hug is coming to radio this week. And then Somebody Loves Me coming to radio in about 2 weeks.
Okay.
At least that's the plan for now. It could change, like I said, with Nokia.
Yeah, I was just saying, wait, Nokia starting to go crazy. I don't know.
Nokia's going crazy. And obviously that'll help with the Billboard Hot 100 chart. Of course, the real battle begins between Kendrick and Drake now.
Oh, yeah.
The real battle really begins.
Kendrick just got back up to number one, and now...
Dude, Kendrick is killing it on the charts, okay?
He really is.
So the real battle begins now. Luther's gone number one on the Billboard Hot 100 this week. It'll be the number one song. He's replacing himself again, replacing Not Like Us, which went number one again last week, coming off the Super Bowl. So, yeah, he's killing it. You know, people are wondering why Luther's going number one. Number one, it's awesome.
Right.
It's great song. Number two, they're like, oh, you know, that song's old or whatever. How'd it go number one? Well, song is a great song. It wasn't the first single off the album, Alpha G and X. So it also has all the radio spins. So it went number one at our format. It's still climbing at urban radio. It's near the top. It'll be number one in a couple weeks probably. And then coming off the Super Bowl, Luther, it was his most Shazam song.
Oh, wow.
So, you know, everyone was looking for that song with SZA. So
yeah, because her mic was on.
Oh, I know. How dare people say she wasn't singing live?
Man,
are you kidding me?
She sounded so good.
She was killing it.
I can definitely see why they wanted to know the name of that song.
Yeah, exactly. So that Luther be number one. That's going to be Drake's biggest challenge as far as getting a number one record. Because, you know, radio spins count, man. They count. So Give Me a Hug's doing good. Nokia's taking off. But as of right now, he doesn't have no radio spins. Luther has all the radio. Basically, Luther's spinning in every radio format.
Yeah.
So the way it works usually is like rhythmic. We play stuff first. And then urban will jump on. And then like top 40 will jump on. So like I said, Luther already went number one at our format. It'll go number one at urban. But now it's like climbing at top 40. And top 40 is huge for the Billboard Hot 100 chart because they spin songs like ridiculous. Like over 100 times a week. So that'll be Drake's biggest challenge is Luther. It's in the way. I mean, it's an awesome song. So it was definitely my favorite song on the album. When I first heard it, G and X. So that's going to be his biggest challenge to try and take out Kendrick on the Billboard Hot 100 chart, the singles chart. So we'll see if we can do it. What did you think about Kendrick's Super Bowl performance?
I liked it. Yeah, I really did. Like, especially, and then it's crazy because afterwards I started seeing, like, you know, of course, the internet was telling like each, you know, sign that he had in his performance, and some stuff I was like, oh, I didn't even catch that. Right. So I'm like, oh, he's very creative.
Oh, he's always been. Yeah. I think the thing I like about him is that he is an artist. You know? I know, like, even for me though, like, even as a Kendrick fan, yes, I am a Kendrick fan, even though we were just showing love to Drake. You can be a fan of both. But even as a Kendrick fan, and I've seen him live like so many times. I've seen him like 4 times live. I just didn't think it was the most entertaining show that I've seen. And it mainly was just like the first half of the show. It just didn't pop for me. But I think once he got to Peekaboo, like, and from there and to the end of the show, like, it was fire. It was big time television. And Peekaboo was just awesome. I think the way they shot it, that's probably my favorite shot, the way they shot it. I mean, the dancers were amazing. Like, the dancers, it was so hyped. That beat is crazy. The way the dancers coming and the way he was walking in and out of the camera, like, that was crazy.
Yeah.
And I love Peekaboo. You know how much I love Peekaboo.
Yeah.
Hey. You know, since the beginning, I told you how much I love that song, dude.
You
the
did.
hey part. So, by the way, that's going to be his next radio single. So, he's already got Luther on the charts. We'll see if Peekaboo could climb in that top 10 of the Billboard Hot 100. That's his next radio single. We're adding it to our format, Rhythmic Radio, this week. So here's another battle on the charts, by the way. Like I said, Give Me a Hug. Drake going for radio ads this week. And then Kendrick Lamar, Peekaboo, going for radio ads this week. There's another battle on the charts, people. We'll see who wins. But Drake's already got a head start on that. So they just said Peekaboo this week. I mean, we kind of knew Give Me a Hug was going. We're already spinning Give Me a Hug. So
I knew that was going to be
There's another battle. But yeah, I think... Yeah, his performance, just once Peekaboo kicked in and then he got SZA out. I know people wanted more SZA, so did I.
Yeah.
Well, why wouldn't you? She's awesome. I mean, she killed it with Luther, though.
She really did.
What was she doing with her hands, KJ? Have you practiced that dance move where she hit the move?
No, not yet.
You got to work on it.
Man, I don't know.
You got to work on it, dude. So I think the performance, was good. I wouldn't call it the greatest thing. I know, like, some people are offended if you don't think it's the greatest performance of all time. But, you know, this...
Like, it was good, but it wasn't halftime performance, like what we used to seeing.
Right.
But I'm like, I told everybody, I'm like, it's Kendrick, though. What did y'all think he was going to do? Like,
I wasn't mad with the song choices because
I love
G
the song
and X.
choices.
I wasn't mad with the song choices. I love G and X. It just started off a little slow, didn't jump out.
Yeah.
I don't know. The mic sounded, I think the beat was just overdriving his mic. They fixed it, though. Like when he first started, I just feel like the beat was just
something.
pounding
I knew
through the
something was
television.
off when he first started. I'm like,
Yeah. Now people want to tell you it's the greatest show of all time, you know. I'm
I'm
like, relax, bro. It's okay. I thought it was good. Like, stop trying to make me like it, like, more than I liked it. And that comes with the territory. I think some people are just super sensitive. If Kendrick wants to be the guy and the top guy, like, you know, when you're got that many eyes on you, you know, you're going to get criticized.
Yeah.
And just ask Drake. You're going to get criticized.
He definitely know.
But it did its purpose. The most important thing about Kendrick's Super Bowl show is, number one, it was historic. First solo hip hop act. Number two, he made history by performing a diss song.
Yeah.
And you know, I think it did its job. It sparked curiosity. I mean, you saw the growth from all his streams and his album.
Then Not Like Us went back number one. His album went back number one.
Album went back number one.
The Bell Bottom sold out.
The Bell Bottom sold out. You know what I mean? So, like, it did its purpose, bro. It sparked interest enough in him and it gained new fans.
Yeah.
So, you know, G and X is an older album, but for those people, that's a brand new album to them. So, G and X, I expect G and X to stay near the top of the charts and his songs to stay on the charts because it discovered new songs for people, you know? That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. And by the way, too, like I said, it really picked up at his show, halftime show picked up after Peekaboo. I mean, just look at, you know, the top songs. It's all the songs he performed after Peekaboo. So maybe I'm onto something. I don't know. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. But I think a lot of people liked the part of the show that I liked.
Yep.
Oh, man. J. Cole's even back, dude. This is what I'm saying. We're basically right back in the beginning where we all started. Drake got #1 album. Kendrick not far behind. He's crushing it. And J. Cole's back. He got a new song, Clouds, where he's just like really rapping. And that song just made me remember why I like J. Cole. I was like, oh, see, this is why I like J. Cole. I don't like him because he's a battle rapper. You know? I don't like him. I didn't like him because he disses people. He didn't diss people. I like him because he could rap for real.
Yeah.
So listening to Clouds, I was like, see, I just need people to be who they are. You know? I can accept that. I'm not a hater. That's a new song. Any other new songs you like, KJ, right now?
Let me see. I'm trying to think of like what we just added.
Oh yeah. Let me look up what we're adding here.
I feel like nobody's really been dropping lately.
Well, it's all Drake and Kendrick.
Yeah.
Drake and Kendrick,
basically.
Drake and Kendrick control the radio right now. Or are going to control. Kendrick already has been for months. Well, Kendrick and SZA.
Oh, yeah.
It has been for months, and Drake is about to get his turn with these songs. But Which is again, right? Like if you're a fan of hip hop, you should be happy, dude. We're literally, you know who should be worried? Pop music, because they're getting killed. All the pop acts getting crushed.
Oh my god,
they can't even sniff these streaming charts or anything right now. All the pop acts. I mean, geez, it's crazy. They literally own all the top streaming charts. Look at it. I mean, again, like on Apple, the top songs charts. Hold on, let me look this up. In the United States, top 100. Kendrick Lamar, Luther, Not Like Us, Nokia, Give Me a Hug, 30 for 30, TV Off, Die Trying, ZN Towner, Somebody Loves Me, Squabble Up, Something About You, and then the rest are just Drake. See?
Oh my god.
That's literally all Drake, Kendrick, and SZA.
Yeah.
On Apple Music right now. So you should
crazy.
be happy. Whether you're a fan of either or, you should be happy that hip hop's winning in a major way and they're dominating. So they're crushing it. There we go. Let's look at some new songs. What do we got here? Okay, like I said, we're gonna add Peekaboo, which is a banger off of GNX. I love that song. No Pole, Don Toliver. That's not a new song, but that's new in rotation for us. I know that's your song.
Yeah.
You had to turn it up in the studio the other day. Oh, I got the song 310 Baby. It's called Bad. It's got a James Brown sample.
Oh, wow.
Crazy. You guys got to check that out.
Oh, Coco Jones just did a good sample to Britney Spears,
Britney
Toxic.
Spears. Yeah.
I like that song.
I like that video. I'm a fan of the video performance.
Oh, my God.
Tyler, the Creator, Like Him. We got that in rotation. Again, it's about the audience, right? Necessarily would I think that's a song for radio? I was like, maybe, but the audience loves it, and they love that song. It's always been one of his top songs off his album, so we'll give that. Twerking with Your Friends, Zeddy Will, and Stay Solid Rocky. I mean, who doesn't want to twerk with your friends? Dude?
Exactly.
Who doesn't want to twerk with your friends?
A twerk a day keeps the doctor away.
I like that song. That's a fun song. Trippin', that's Sturdy Youngin'. That was a TikTok song.
Yeah.
Like a little clip.
Now every time I hear it, I just...
You feel it? You feel it?
I gotta do what they be doing on TikTok. Hey, why is that a thing for that song? I don't know, but like every time we play it now, I'll be in the studio like.
Right. Oh yeah. Are you gonna can you share the people what happened when you shared your video to Tweaker on Snapchat?
Oh my God, the internet is just
see. Are you
disrespectful? I got called a grandma.
Oh, tell them what happened. Tell Jello Tweaker.
Yeah.
Tell them what happened to you on Snapchat.
We started playing Jello Tweaker, and it was like our first time playing it. So I was just like snapping me, singing the one part that I knew at the time, which was the only part anybody knew. Yeah. So I like posted it, but I put it on like Spotlight too. And then like weeks later, out of nowhere, it like blows up and goes like viral in there. And so, like, I ended up seeing some comments. I don't know why I read the comments, but no, actually, I read it because one stuck out because it was like someone that listened to our station. They're like, "Oh my God, it's you!" Like, oh,
so you got a positive. You got sucked in by the positivity.
It was a lot of positive comments, and it made me keep reading. Like, oh, what else is people saying on here? And then I was like, someone's like, "Whose grandma is this?" Somebody else is like, "Whose mom?" I'm like, "Oh my God,
my goodness, dude."
I'm like, first of all, I'm not a granny. I'm a TT. Thank you very much.
Oh, my goodness. See? They won't let you be great.
No. I'm like, who could be hating on such a, like, innocent? I'm just living my best life at work, trying to show Jello some love, and now I'm a grandma. I got called a grandma.
Don't read the comments. This is why people say don't read the comments.
Exactly.
I try not to read the comments, but every now and then I just pop to them. Oh, my God. You know, everyone went crazy over, I posted this video about that crazy clip, Montoya. Por favor, whatever, Temptation Island from Spain. Like, yeah, I mean, that scene was just like the most craziest scene I've ever seen in my life. So maybe I was in shock. People were like, "Oh, I can't believe you're laughing at it." I was like, "You're not laughing at it?"
Right, how are you not laughing at it?
Number one, this is the internet. I'm going to laugh at a lot of stuff I probably wouldn't laugh at in real life.
Yeah.
Number two, nobody forced these people to go on this stupid show, okay? Nobody makes these people go on the show. And if you're mad at me, you should be mad at yourself, because why are you watching the show? You're watching it to see people get cheated on. I don't even watch the show. We don't even get it over here. I just saw that one clip and I couldn't believe what I was watching. You know
was
what I'm saying?
all over.
And be mad at the producers that make that show and force those people to watch these people cheat on each other. I mean, geez.
Wow.
I am not the bad person here, people. I was just in shock. I mean,
it was funny.
And then like I was just more so just amazed by the cameraman. I mean, shout out to whoever
yeah.
edited that video.
Yeah, that cameraman was.
They deserve like all the Emmys, dude.
That
was masterful.
Up.
That was a masterful performance.
My God.
Jeez, dude. Let's see. Oh, 20s is another good song by Giveon.
Oh, yeah.
20s. I like Giveon's voice.
I love his voice.
He has a unique voice, and then he's like, it's just like so big too. Like when he comes on, it's like big and it just grabs your attention. It's just in your face.
Yeah.
So, 20s is a good song. And I like the concept of the song too. You know, shouldn't have spent my 20s on you. Do you have somebody like that, KJ? Too many people?
All of them.
All of them. Heart of a Woman, Summer Walker.
Oh, yeah.
That's your song.
I love that song.
I was like, yeah, I don't know about that song. I had to ask you about it. I was like, well, obviously, because you know what? Guess what? I ain't got the heart of a woman.
Exactly.
So I had to ask a woman. I was like, what do you feel about this song?
I love that song.
So we put that in our rotation. And then I actually listened to it a couple more times. And I'm not going to lie, that song stresses me out. I'm like, dang.
Oh, my God.
That song made me nervous, dude.
Yeah, you should be. No, it's funny because my best friend is like obsessed with that song,
yeah?
and she plays it all the time. I'm like,
see,
her poor boyfriend probably be like, dang, what did I do?
Exactly. I was sweating while listening to that song. I was like, oh man, Summer Walker really tapped into something there.
Oh my
She's
God.
great. So that is. Let's see. We're already playing "Somebody Loves Me" off of Drake and Party Next Door. I started playing it. When the weekend it dropped, I played "Give Me a Hug," "Somebody Loves Me," and "Die Trying" because I love "Die Trying." I think "Die Trying" will probably be like the 4th single.
I can see that.
I can hope that goes at top 40. That'd be great for them. I think top 40 will mess with that song. I love that.
Yeah.
I love everything about that song. Dude, that was when I heard that song. See, this thing, people say Drake doesn't do anything different. I was like, how's that song not different? Does that sound different? I ain't never heard Drake make a song like that before. Have you?
Now that I think about it, no, I don't think so.
Nah. "Die Trying" is a totally different sound for Drake. You know, I just can't think of a song. And "Party Next Door," when he comes in on that hook, bro, forget about it, dude. Forget about it. He kills it.
Some people felt like he wasn't on the album good enough. Like some people was like, was "Party Next Door" even in the room?
Yeah, I can see that, but I think like he shines every time he's on. Though.
He do.
He shines every time he comes on, bro. On "Somebody Loves Me," like he comes in and he sets it off. You know, and "Die Trying," he's amazing. He sings that hook. "Die Trying," where does it take you? Does it take you somewhere? It takes me to like a car ride, a sunset, a campfire. I feel like I just need a little tambourine or a maraca or something. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna have to get you one.
That's what I need. I can't wait for that song. Let's see. Yeah, what other songs is "Party Next Door" "Deeper"? That's his song. He kills it on that. On "Meet Your Padre," he kills it too, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think sure you could have a little more "Party Next Door." But I'm sure parties have. You got #1 album.
Exactly.
So again, there's always stuff you can nitpick. One thing I will say about this album is like, how do you feel about beat switches? Because I feel like there's a lot of beat switches on this album, and just in music in general. Like, are we overusing the beat switch? I think it's going to get to a point where the beat switch is going to be like the 3-pointer in the NBA, where eventually people are going to be like, oh, geez, everything.
Right.
Not everything has to have a freaking beat switch all the time. I mean, and they work. They work on this album, especially on Nokia and, "Give Me a Hug." But I just feel like I don't want it to be like a requirement. Should there be a cap on beat switch? Should there be a cap on beat switches? Should there be like a 3 beat switch minimum? So we get the best of the best when it comes to the beat switches. Because that's supposed to be like a special moment. I don't want to overuse it. I feel like it's getting overused in music so much right now.
It is a lot of people doing it.
See, now you're gonna look at it and you're gonna hear every beat switch.
Oh my God.
And now you're gonna be like, I hate this.
It's gonna drive me crazy now. Oh my God.
The beat switches, dude. I just need a cap on the beat switches, dude. Like, please, just limit it to the best ones.
Okay.
All right, you're not sold yet.
Yeah.
You're thinking about it.
I am. I'm gonna have to start.
So you're gonna pay attention.
Yeah.
See, I notice. I see again. I notice stupid things. I notice a lot of dumb things, like the camera work on Montoya, por favor.
Oh my God.
And then this. Oh my goodness, dude. Let's see here. some new albums you're looking forward to? Or are we going to talk about Rihanna, KJ? Go ahead, take it away. I know you saw her in Harper Bazaar magazine.
I did. I'm excited. She said she cracked the code. But I'm kind of nervous because she said it's not like commercial or like radio digestible. Like what she's working on. Like, girl.
It doesn't matter. We're gonna play it anyway.
I was gonna say I have to play Rihanna.
It doesn't matter. Radio will come to you, Rihanna. Okay, whatever you put out, we're gonna play it.
Exactly.
It's because you're Rihanna, and it's gonna slap. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be good. So yeah, she said it's not gonna be commercial or radio digestible. It's going to be where my artistry deserves to be right now. She also said I have to show them the worth and the weight. We've been waiting a long time.
Definitely.
Right. She said, I cannot put up anything mediocre after waiting 8 years. You might as well just wait some more. Oh, so we are going to have to wait some more. A little bit longer.
Oh, my God.
What are the chances Rihanna drops the album this year?
I don't know.
I think there's a good chance. I think now with A$AP Rocky's trial being over, now she can be like, okay, now we can do this. We're moving forward. Let me just really focus, finish this album. She says she's been working on it this entire 8 years.
Yeah, she did say she's been in the studio this whole time.
Right.
So,
I think there's a chance. Oh,
maybe.
she's supposed to. Here's the thing. She's supposed to have a song on the Smurf soundtrack.
Yeah, I did hear that.
So I don't know. I can't remember when that movie's coming out, but she's supposed to have a song on the Smurf soundtrack. So there's at least a little glimmer of hope.
Yeah.
And she is playing
Smurfette. Is that
Smurfette.
Smurfs?
She's playing Smurfette in the Smurf soundtrack. So she is in the studio recording actual music. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
It's a good sign.
Here she goes. She also talked about success. She says, you think you have to have a #1 album to be successful. You feel like you failed if your album became anything less than #1. Well, I mean, that's the way people rate Drake.
Oh, my God.
But it's not a failure if you don't go
No.
Again, dude, it's all about the audience, dude. The audience decides. If they like something, they're gonna listen to it, dude.
Yeah, she's gonna go #1.
She's gonna go #1. Are you kidding me, bro?
Especially as much as I'm gonna be listening to that.
Right. I mean, you saw how many people watched her. She had the record for her Super Bowl performance. You know, and she had performed in a year. She's still one of the top selling artists of this freaking century.
Yep.
With that, and dropped nothing in 8 years. When Billboard did that pop star list or whatever, she was still at the top. All off the stuff that she dropped. What do you think about the number, Kendrick, for his Super Bowl halftime show? 133.5?
I was shocked.
Isn't that crazy?
That is insane. He
Crazy
had the
number.
most. I'm like, dang.
Most all time.
Yeah.
I mean, conspiracy theory alert. I mean, #1, of course he was going to have the most. There's plenty of reason why he would have the most of all time. #1, it's the network. No way you want to say you have a lower rating for Fox, right? Fox Television, the network. It's too much money involved. All these networks, I guarantee you next year, so even the Super Bowl itself broke the record, most watched Super Bowl of all time.
Yeah.
So whoever has the Super Bowl next year, because it switches network to network, it might be NBC, I don't know if that's right. But whoever has it next year, I know they're going to be like, hey, we better have a high rating. And whoever you get for the Super Bowl halftime show better be competing with what Kendrick did. So there's a lot of pressure there. And then, you know, all the controversy around Kendrick. So of him being the choice, right? You know, everyone was up in arms because it wasn't Lil Wayne. You know, Jay-Z had, he's just never forgiven Birdman for saying Birdman had more money than him.
Oh, man.
So, you know, Jay-Z wants to prove that he made the right choice by putting Kendrick there. You know? So there's plenty of reason. And also, too, you know, who did he beat all time? Michael Jackson, right? And we know how Michael Jackson is looped into this whole beef. First-person shooter. You know? One away from Michael, beat it.
Oh, my God.
That song, just that's what sent everything out of control. People just had enough. That was the last straw for some people with Drake. The fact that he was just bragging too much about the Michael Jackson thing.
He really was. Drake was really, he was really thirsty
but
for that accomplishment.
But isn't it ironic that the person that Kendrick beat for the most all-time viewers at the Super Bowl halftime show was Michael Jackson? Just trying to slowly take everything, all of Drake's accomplishments. Slowly. I'm just saying what happens. I'm not making stuff up. That's what happened. It just so happens, and it was. He had 133.5 and Michael had 133.4. What a convenient number.
That is crazy.
What a convenient number. Couldn't be 134 million. It had to be 133.5. Didn't want to disrespect the king. But look, no, there's plenty of reasons why people would watch it. I know people tuned in to see if he was going to call Drake, you know what?
Of course, yeah. I was definitely waiting on that.
You know. And then obviously, the way they rate it too, now they count people listening at public places now.
Oh.
So, the number's going to keep going up. And Super Bowl is the most watched thing. This is the only thing we watch on television altogether.
Yeah.
It's a holiday, true. Bro. Where everyone stops what they're doing and watches the Super Bowl. And then it was the Eagles, massive fan base. And then you have Kendrick. He has the entire West Coast on his side. West Coast of America. Tuning in, And then Taylor Swift was there.
Yeah.
So you got the Swifties. I mean, yeah. So it makes sense that he beat it. I don't doubt that he beat that number.
No.
But I just say it's convenient. Ironic. I just like to just point out things that actually happened. I'm not making stuff up. I'm just saying these are the things that have happened, and that's what happened. It's just ironic. We'll see who do you think they're going to get next year for the Super Bowl?
Oh my God.
Because nobody wants to be. It can't be a major drop off at the halftime show. The network would be upset. It's in San Francisco next year, so no way it's going to be Drake. It would be awesome if it was, but it's not going to be. So
I wonder who they are.
I don't know. In San Francisco, they got to do something.
Yeah.
Because again, then whoever that network is, they're like, "Yo, you got 133 million for this halftime show. We need to get somebody big. We got to do this."
Yeah, they got to go hard.
They got to go hard. I don't know what'll do it. I don't know what's going to get that kind of number.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, who else could it be? Who else is there that hasn't done it already? You don't want to keep running back the same people.
Yeah, we don't need the same people. If they did that, I vote Rihanna.
Right. Right. I know. It's crazy. So we'll see. I mean, Beyonce. I mean, again, like everyone talked about, the artistry and, the message and stuff and Kendrick's show. But like, again, like you still have to be entertaining. And example, Beyonce's Christmas show.
Oh, yeah.
She gives you messages all the time. But like that thing is unreal. Ridiculous.
That show was crazy.
Crazy. So crazy, dude. So crazy.
I don't know how she does it.
Right. And then she got the Grammys. Again, like people were upset that she wins the Grammys. I was like, I don't know why people get so upset when she wins stuff. I was like, they act like she's like a slouch or something.
Right.
Like, bro, this is Beyonce. Like, did you see the way her peers react when she wins? They lose their mind because they know. Their peers know. Was this album the most deserving? I was like, well, one of her albums she made does definitely deserve album of the year. It just happened to be this one. So,
yeah.
Congrats to her.
I'm happy for Beyonce.
Yeah, exactly. Dude.
Her fans ain't too happy with her, though.
Why? Oh, those ticket prices?
It went from the tour announcement that she made her fans go broke and then say, oh, by the way, guys, I'm dropping a perfume. Oh, yeah, guys, by the way, my hair care products is going to be in Ulta Beauty.
Oh, my goodness.
So they've been in the comment like, we got her broke.
Oh, my goodness, dude. That's crazy. Did you buy any Beyonce products?
No, I haven't. But I am glad that her hair care is coming to Ulta so I can see it, smell it.
Yeah, you got to get your hands on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't like to buy stuff online? Are you a big online shopper or are you a person that goes in there like I got to get my hands on this stuff?
Yeah, it's like it depends on what it is. Like fragrances and stuff, I like to actually smell them first because I would hate to spend all that money, get it, open it up, spray it on myself and be like, ew.
Right, because you do have to spray it. Smelling it in the air when it's actually on you, depends. It might switch up, you know what I mean?
So stuff like that, I have to see in the store first. But other than that, I love online shopping.
There you go.
Fashion Nova, call me.
All right, man. That's it. We're going to wrap it up, dude. Once again, we're back. We're the main ideal here is that we're back right where we started. Drake's number one. Kendrick not far behind.
Yep.
J. Cole still rapping. And, Beyonce. She's Beyonce.
Still Beyonce.
All right, guys. Like I said, man, make sure you guys like, comment. You got any questions about radio spins, anything like that, just let us know. Leave it in the comments. Share with your friends. Subscribe to my channel, and we'll do it again. And check back weekly We do the celebrity nonsense shorts basically every day. That's your like daily updates about what these celebrities are up to, music news, just all kind of nonsense. Diddy's lawyer quit. I mean, jeez. Boy,
That's
that
a
trial,
whole
May 5th. Be ready. It's going to be crazy. All right, KJ, let everyone know where they get you up on social media and tell them not to call you grandma on Snapchat.
Okay, look, yeah, keep the grandma comments to yourself. But follow me on all social media at there goes KJay.
That's it. See ya.